Hey, so it's been a while since I have been on, and I wanted to share this video because one, I did a thing, and I'm going to tell you about what I did. But first, I want to ask you, who out there can relate to you just being in your own way? I mean, like, you are blocking your own blessings. You are stopping your progress. There's nobody else to blame. You are the culprit. I'm going to be open and honest here and say that for a long time, and when I say a long time, I mean a long time, I have been my own culprit. I have been my own enemy. I've been my own critic, and it had me just stuck. And I sat with myself because I am looking to make just more moves in my industry. I'm looking to really get serious about the speaking circuit that I'm on. I'm looking to get serious about my business growth and development, like all the things. But I just was afraid of my own success. I was afraid of my own failures. I really just was my own worst critic. And then I just had to get real with myself and was like, okay, Kashawn, like, how would you coach a client? What would you say to someone else if they're sitting in front of you and they're talking about all the things they want to do and all the moves they want to make, and you could see clearly that they are standing in their own way? How would you coach them? And when I tell you, the realization just really sat me down, where I had to ask myself, like, how bad do you want it? Because the journey of entrepreneurship and owning a business is not for the faint at heart. I sit in many a conversations, and it's just part of the reality. And I'm okay. I'm built for tough. I've done tough things. So I really couldn't understand what this was that was really getting in my way. And so I have been just exploring the idea of putting my own thought leadership out into the world. And I, for a very long time, have been interested in doing a newsletter. Like, I wanted it to represent my brand, the things that I love to talk about, everything from sports to my kids to my pets, everything. I just really wanted to find a way to bring my thoughts out into the world. But every time I got ready to sit down and start the newsletter or start anything in relation to it, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I started to tell myself, who would read it? Don't nobody wanna hear that, and or the biggest one was, nobody would subscribe. You would end up in somebody's spam box, like just all the things. And today I just was like, either piss or get off the pot. Like, you're either gonna do this or you're not. And so I put out my very first newsletter, and within 10 minutes I had 50 subscribers. The thing is still growing, and I'm just in awe. I'm in awe of the fact that this is the thing that I teach. This is the thing that I battle with clients on time and time again, about how to get out of their way, how to not stagnate their progress. And here I am, having to eat from my own spoon, so to speak. And boy, I guess now it really resonates in a different light, because now when I listen to and I hear the idea of us getting in our own way, us stagnating our own progress, it rings a different tune. I am not sure what's going to come of this newsletter, but I can tell you I am so excited about it. Just because, like I said, it is my own thoughts on pages. It is an expansion of my writing. So if you've read any of my works from the Voices Project, you'll know that in there you get the personal Kashawn. This is not really from the leadership or coaching or executive coaching or anything that I'm doing in that space. This is my background. This is what led me all the way up to these moments. And so that's a a very different piece of work.